I'm not gonna lie to you, part of me wants to apologize for not posting more skating content lately, and the other part of me doesn't want to apologize at all, because I'm really stoked at the direction my content's been going lately. I think most of you, if not all of you, know that skating will forever and always be a part of my life, and I will continue to skate and post skateboarding content for as long as I can. That being said, I'm never gonna force content or skate strictly for content. And with the move, you know, essentially moving literally across the state to the other side of the state and starting over, there is a lot that needs to be done outside of skating, and I'm choosing to document that and post that online. And today we have a fun well, it's not very fun, but I'm gonna make it fun. Dirt, which by the way, if I had gotten $1 for every time that someone commented, you should have done this, I would have been able to pay for the dirt. No, I'm part of me is just messing with you guys. I do appreciate any and all feedback. I'm not very educated when it comes to all this. That being said, there will always be the better way to do something, and that's what I've learned online, at least. I may not always do things the right way, but I get them done. I'm super happy with how this dirt lot, dog run, hopefully weed growing, not actual weed growing, although it is NorCal. Weeds, like ground weeds growing. I just want something here, and something will grow. We got 200 feet of welded wire, and we have nowhere near enough posts for that, but I've been talking about it for a while now, but just a quick little perimeter fence just in this area to mainly keep the dogs in, because like anything else can jump over it, you know what I mean? Honestly, mainly just a safety precaution, because this will be, you know, heavily maintained for when foxtails are prevalent. And then B, at nighttime to take the dogs out, it would be nice to have a fenced area just in the off chance they hear something or pick up a scent and run, you know? Yes, my dogs are trained. Yes, they're decent at recall, but still, it's just extra safety measures. Have I ever installed a welded wire fence before? No, and there's a first for everything, which is part of the reason I wanted to document this. I watched one YouTube video, super helpful. To my knowledge, I have everything I'll need. Fence post, not 100% sure I have enough yet, but we'll see. Tape measure, welded wire, and a fence post smacker in the grounder. That's the technical term for it, in case you didn't know. My plan, or my thought process here, I want the dogs to be able to come out of this door and instantly be enclosed, like no room for escape or anything. Maybe a baby gate or something there, and then start the first fence post here, but I do have to leave room for the propane tank. We're on propane here, so I have to leave space for the truck to pull up and them to refill it and everything. Thinking sort of on this side of the pathway, curves in, give like a 3-foot wall from the propane tank, and then go around right by that shed and bring it back. Let's get to measuring. According to Google, the T-post should be 4 to 6 feet apart, depending on how sturdy you need your fence to be. I will say Google can also tell you you're dying if you have a cough, so take everything it says with a grain of salt. Okay, make sure the tabs are all facing inward. I'm gonna just lay them out at first, but this is the first one. So it's just going in lightly for now. All right, now 6 feet from this bad boy. A little something like that. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to swing it with the amount of posts that I have, but I might have to go get more. I'm literally just laying them in position right now. And then 6 feet from there. Pretty sure you guys get the gist of this, right? Honestly, I could probably get away with bigger gaps, but I do think 6 feet would look clean. All right, well, I got a whole lot of measuring and placing to do, so I probably don't need to bore you guys with the full step-by-step, so I'll come back once everything's laid out. All right, perimeter's mapped out. I'm having second thoughts about what I'm doing here, so I haven't quite figured that out yet. Regardless, it's going this way, right? We have all of these that are spaced 6 feet apart all the way until the shed thing, and then it turns and comes around the back here, reaches another point, comes all the way back down the side here, and then as we get closer to the propane tank, it kind of scoops around just so you still have the people have walking access there. And then we come around to here, and we're gonna have the fence to go along the little sidewalk there. Now it's time to go to Pound Town. This ground is super hard, but you're supposed to get it to where the, you know, the earth is there, so that's pretty much submerged. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. All right, well, there's one. 40 more? I can't even begin to explain how much harder that was than I thought it was going to be. We got it done. I'd say we broke 10 of them. The ground was so hard in certain spots. I don't think these are the highest quality ones they make, so they just bend. I'd smash it down and it would just snap somewhere. See this one? Does it hit a rock or something underground? But I mean, check it out. Right, so we have it go all all the way around. I'll give you the walk around. So it's gonna connect from this post to here, and then from this post to this post to this post. Then from that door, the dogs have a straight shot into this. And we come around here and we got a post, 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 we got a post. Broken. It was so hard. I just had to soak it with a hose for like 10 minutes to break down the like earth underneath. We got it all the way around and all the way down. Come over here, we're following the posts, right? It's all looking good. Here we cut right to give the propane people enough space to fill it and check it and all that stuff. Come around here, boom, and it seals the deal. There it is. All right, I took a little break and then the power went out, so now we're just gonna go back to work. Here's where we're at. It's time to start doing the welded wire. I was gonna staple gun it to this wood. Air compressor needs power. There's no power right now, so I'm just gonna angle some screws for now, and then that's just a temporary fix, and then just start wrapping it around all the posts. Hammering posts into the ground is one thing, right? Anyone can do that. I am a little curious how the mounting's gonna go. So that hooks onto there. This one, the top hooks onto there. I'll add a middle one later. Okay, let's get to rolling. The video that I saw showed it laid flat and then rolling it out, but I tried that and it was harder. Obviously, the more that we unwind, the easier this will get, because right now this is 100 feet. Oh, so it's heavy, dude. Come on, just roll it out a little bit. That tree stump is making things hard. Okay, there we go. Trying to pull it as tight as we can go, because obviously the less wiggle in the fence, the better. I also saw in the video he would use clamps to like clamp it while he's tying it on. Maybe next time. So these right here are T-post clips, and you guessed it, they clip onto the T-post. I've never used these before, so we're gonna figure it out together. I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up bad. I Googled it because it's my first time. I wanted to do it right, and Google said the little tabs on the T-post face inside the perimeter of the fence. Tab, inside. Tab, inside. But I just watched a video explaining how to use those T-clamp things, and it shows the tab on the outside, and that's what the T-clamp kind of rests on. There is a 0% chance that I'm reversing every single one of these, so I'm gonna make this work regardless, but I think I did it backwards. Or the guy in the YouTube video did it backwards. Chances are I did it backwards. You know what? We're trying something new. Like I said, we don't do things the right way, we just do things the way that works, kinda. Instead of reversing all of the posts, we just have the fence on the outside. Because you see, then our little T-clips, they actually line up. That's fine. In case you were well, I'm probably the confused one, but in case you were confused, I'm pretty sure the fence post is supposed to be on the outside of the fence, right? Well, you see, the special thing about my fences is they're actually reversed. So we have we have the post on the inside, but that works. I don't care, bro. No, my soda! And before you yell at me, it's 0 sugar and 0 calories, all right? It's a ginger ale. It's not even a soda. It was my one pleasure for the day because I've been eating so healthy and working out, and it fell on the ground. Where was I? Google said to use 3, 1 top, middle, and bottom. I don't know if I trust Google now, though. Me and Google got beef. We're gonna start getting faster at this, okay? It's gonna start making sense. We're gonna learn. That's what life is all about, right? Learning. Look, learned. Okay, there we go. There's one. This is gonna. Oh my god, this is so much fence. I really wanted to get it done before sunset, but it's sunset and I'm not even close to done, so we're gonna have to resume this tomorrow. God damn, look at that view though! Running the sprinklers for a little bit. I added one more sprinkler back here. Added this little corner guy, so there's still that one over there. Should get, you know, this whole area now. We have ample space for, oh, I got sprayed by the sprinkler! Ample space for the propane, which was a big concern of mine, so you can see the fence kind of swoops around there. But yeah, I mean, you got plenty of, dude, this god sprinkler! Ah! Aside from that, I mean, it's doing its purpose of being a fence. I gotta try to time the sprinkler. All right, here we go. Quick speed tour. Fence, 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 fence. I made it to, God, that sprinkler got me. I made it to here, so we still got all the way around. But I mean, come on, for your boy's first fence, it's coming along. All right, now to resume tomorrow. Look at that view though. It sure is nice up here, man. It's the next morning now. As much fun as I think we'd have putting the head mount back on and finishing all the rest of that fencing, I'll spare you the time. I'm just gonna set up my phone on a tripod and time lapse it. This took almost 4 hours, which is pretty crazy to think about. And that was only doing 2 of those T-clamps things, like 1 top, 1 bottom, not even a middle one. Just going through with the pliers and tightening everything. Like I probably did a little bit overkill. Like I probably could have gone with zip ties, to be honest, and just slapped it together. But I wanted it to be good, and I did the first couple good, so I had to do the rest of it good. But we got it done after way too long and a lot of blisters on my hands. Oh, we are finally done. It is hot today. Not sure if you can see my handy dandy smartwatch there, but it's 93 degrees. It definitely gets hot up here in the summer. Been putting on a lot of sunscreen, but I'm proud of how this came out. For my first fence, gonna have some fence pros in the comments calling out all my imperfections, but it's a fence and it keeps things in. I still do have to do a baby gate or something here, right? But in the meantime, we got it all the way around the full perimeter. I'm gonna run the lap really quick, all right? Here we go, we're coming around. Everything is looking good. Wraps around the propane tank there. We're still going. Wow, this is actually gonna be pretty tiring. Boom, coming around the corner here. Yep, all looking good. We still have access. We're gonna pull the truck up there from the back. Truck wood, yep, okay. Keep going around this way. Keep going. Oh, it's too hot for all this. We're running, we're going. Make a full circle to right about here, and we are back. Oh my God, I almost just died. Oh, as I started talking, I tripped walking up the stairs. All right. There's a bat up there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's like some anti-bat thing in the corner with dangly strands, and he's just sleeping right next to it. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought he was dead. He's not, he just moved. They're cool. Like, I know they're good with insect control, like mosquitoes and stuff like that, but if they bite me and they got some disease like rabies or something, I might not be very good. It's a problem for another day. Are you guys excited to go test out the fence? Are you guys excited to go test out the fence? They're excited. Okay, good boys. So now if it's late and I don't want them off leash around the yard, or I don't know, there's a bunch of reasons I might not want them off leash. But now I can just open this and come on out, boys, come on. Yeah, good boys, good boys. This might be me saying goodbye to any seeds that I planted back here now that it's the dog zone, but you remember before it was this mix, it was more gravel than this. It was pretty rocky and just a ton of foxtails. And obviously the foxtails will still grow through. I plan on mowing those, but even just by adding this dirt, this topsoil, it made it way more of a dog-friendly environment. Didn't it, Kona? Didn't it? You're so happy, huh? You're so happy. You love it out here. Kona loves it out here, man. Milo's just kind of whatever. Milo's a little weenie. Isn't that right, buddy? Aren't you just a little weenie? You gonna pee on that post? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah, dirt was a great idea. Okay. Yeah, I made this fence all for you. Do you like it? Do you like it? Oh, I needed this. It's hot, man. Oh, that's good. In case you couldn't tell, also, the more I read through my comments, I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. Never been tested, never been a fan of self-diagnoses or whatever, so I'm not gonna say I do, but I think it's the reason I was able to get to where I am in skateboarding and my career, because of when I have an idea, that's all I'm thinking about, but then I go to another idea really fast. And right after I finished the fence, which was probably, I don't know, an hour or two ago, my eyes were scanning for a new activity, and they locked on to these lights. I was so hyper fixated I didn't film anything. There were these old landscape lights that were all around this part of the garden, but they were half torn up. Like, some of them still worked, some of them didn't. They're very old lights, not energy efficient compared to what's out today. And then the transformer might actually still work, I'm not sure. So today, not even today's, the fence was today's. This afternoon's undiagnosed ADHD activity. New lights all throughout this area. I put the lights in already, actually. I think there's 12 of them, but I kind of put them where I thought would look good around. You can't even see them over there. There's some facing this waterfall. I don't know if you can see these 3 I put on this terrace. Eventually I want to have this be a garden or flowers or something nice. From this terrace it drops down, and I put 3 more down here, because again, there's already the start of an irrigation system somewhere under here we have to find. There's this drip line that comes around and gets all these plants, but again, I want both of these terraces just be like full of life and plant life and everything. That's why I put the lights kind of on that terrace. And then what I was doing before I finally snapped back into being a YouTuber was I got 100 feet of this low voltage wire that I now have to splice all of the lights in, which is super easy. I'm doing my best to kind of hide the wire throughout the rocks as well. Transformer goes into there. The process here is pretty straightforward. You should be using a razor blade, but there we go. There you go. So you split the low voltage wire, right? The lights came with these little things. I mean, if you've done low voltage lighting before, I did a lot of it in LA, so it's pretty straightforward. You essentially just puncture the wire like that. See how it's in there now? Do the same thing on the other side, just like that. Then you get the light. These are how these ones come. They're kind of all different. And you simply just stick it into this little cap, stick it in there, and screw it in. No, I dropped the cap. Got it. Damn it, I dropped it again. Got it again. And just like that, check them, make sure they're tight. There you go. Again, we're doing our best to sort of tuck everything away and kind of bury it into the rocks. I don't really know like where I want them pointing yet. I'll figure that out at night, but these two are done. 10 more to go over there. I posted almost a 30-minute video because I'm kind of been experimenting with forms of content out here. Obviously, my day-to-day activity is, you know, a ton of manual labor and work and like little stuff around the house like this, which I love. One of my last videos was a little bit more of a raw format, like less cutting out. So it was almost 30 minutes of like me weed whacking and lawn mowing. Got a couple people saying it was kind of boring. Me personally, I would have thought 30 minutes of lawnmower content's top tier, but what I'm getting at is I won't waste your time showing you each one of these lights. I'll just show you when I'm done. All right, honestly, it didn't take too long. Maybe an hour and a half-ish, but it's hot, so it felt like it took forever. The moment of truth, if it doesn't work, I give up, I don't care. This is the new transformer. I got everything tied in. On, off is manual. All right, ready? On. Yes! Oh, they work. Wow. All right. I'm just gonna check each one. Yep. Wow, I love when things work. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's these two. And yes. Yes! All 12 work. Ha! I did it. Managing the wire through the rocks was pretty easy because I would just lift up the rocks and bury it down. On some of these dry patches, you can see it's still exposed over there. I'm still not quite sure what we're planting, but I mean, we're probably gonna go through and put topsoil over that or just stake it down into the ground. I left like a little bit of slack too, so we can either dig a trench and bury it in or put on top of it or kind of anything. But yeah, I mean, we did it. We installed lights. Sick. Okay. I think that's enough activities for today. As much as this is gonna suck right now, I am a man of my word. Wow, the lighting is really not doing my paleness justice. I thought I was tanning pretty decent. Running a mile every day, at least a mile every day. Doesn't matter how much manual labor I do that day, I'm still running at least a mile. It's hot. Just hit mile 1. It's still 92 degrees outside. The shade feels really good. The sun feels really not good. I lathered my body with sunscreen for the yard work I did today, but I was wearing a shirt, so I forgot to get like my chest and my back, so I'm really afraid of getting sunburned because your boy burns easy. See you guys at mile 2. I want to do like 3 miles today. 2 down. Feeling okay. I think I might be finally starting to acclimate to the elevation. That being said, definitely still tired, definitely still getting a workout, but I don't want to jinx anything either, but I do feel like it's slowly getting easier. I don't really know how far we're going today, but I'll see you at mile 3. Just hit mile 3. Forget everything I just said. I'm fucking dying. Why didn't I bring water, stupid idiot? You'd think it's getting easier. Why isn't it getting easier? It's been 9 days of running 3 miles every day. See you guys at mile 4. I guess we're doing 4. I thought I said 3. I don't know, I just gotta get home. That ruined me. I'm naughty. I don't even think I'm alive anymore. The last time I ever run when it's 90 plus degrees outside without water. We did exactly 4 miles. I wanted to hit that 4 because I was so close, but I was going slow and it was killing me. We made it though. Holy shit, I need water. Oh my God. Okay, I'll be the first to admit that we did get a little, I don't want to say sidetracked, but the activities took longer than I thought we were going to today. Honestly, believe it or not, I do still want to skate today. I also want to talk about the title of the video because we sort of got distracted from that. I'll go put a shirt on. Boy, do I have a treat for you guys. All right, let's go outside here. Oh my God, you guys are going to be so excited for this. So I'll admit, it's been a couple of days since I've skated because I've been just so busy with stuff around the house. The ground is getting pretty, dirty, if I do say so myself. Really, I mean, that can only mean one thing. Sweeping content, baby! Views were starting to slow down a little bit, and I mean, the only thing that makes sense is that I hadn't been sweeping in my past couple videos. Hopefully this brings some new viewers in. I would be lying to you if I said my body felt great right now, so we're gonna keep it pretty tame. I just want to get a couple tricks before the sun sets, and then there is something I want to talk about. Nothing like crazy deep or anything, I don't know. We're really gonna get experimental here with some sweeping angles. Is there such a thing as being a sponsored sweeper? Because I'm interested. Like, what brand is this? Naming your brand Quickie is insane. Quickie, if you're ever looking for some athletes to sponsor, hit me up. I promise you, I will bring an entirely new demographic to competitive sweeping. And by an entirely new demographic, I mean I will bring a demographic to it, because there definitely isn't one. Yeah, one-handed action, little one-handed quickie. I am pretty good at those, check this out. All right, looks like we got enough runway for the box. I don't even know if I feel like skating the A-frame right now, but I might as well sweep it, because why not? Left-handed action, it kind of feels like a stranger's doing it now. Should I skate the flat bar? Honestly, I'm so tired, I don't even want to pick up the flat bar right now. Actually, I want like let's just make a little strip, right? A straight line for me to do some flat ground tricks. Can you see it? Me neither. I'm caving in to the tripod people today. You may have won the battle, but you haven't won the war, all right? I'll still fight for my GoPro chest mount skating. The deciding factor if this is gonna be a good skate session or a bad skate session is how my first tray flip feels. Whoa. Definitely sloppy, but I feel like I popped that higher than normal. I wonder, I mean, it would make sense that I've been running and working out more, like my legs have more strength. I wonder if popping my tricks higher is like a side effect of that. Whoa, I just can't land anything clean apparently. I'm washed up, bro. I'm a landscape channel now. Something's feeling off about them and I can't really tell what. I'm landing them, which is nice. There we go, that one felt good. I mean, it looks pretty inviting with the sun just glistening on it right now, so we'll do a couple tricks. God, I just set the camera up. I'm standing behind the camera right now, and just that view looks insane, bro. All right, I'll do the same tricks I always do. Oh, I missed the pop. I take like 2 days off skating, and I feel so like wobbly. There we go. What's another trick I always do? Crooked grind? I have a favor to ask. It's a selfish favor for 2 reasons, actually. Reason number 1 is because I'm blatantly farming for comments. Reason number 2 is because I should just do this already. I want everybody watching this video to comment reminding me, buy some wax or a candle or anything. I've been living here for a little under 3 weeks now. I have a full skate park, whatever you want to call it, and I don't own wax or a candle or butter or lube. Everything is so sticky. I figure if I just go to check the comments of this video and everything just says wax, 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 I'll get wax. In the meantime, let's skate a super dry ledge. Now do it switch. Oh, okay, maybe I should learn that before I learn switchback tails. That might actually be possible. Well, it's obviously possible. All right, and God! I don't know what it is. When I'm going switch, I can do switch ollies, obviously. I can ollie high enough. I just like, and I can switch front 50 pretty fine. I'm good going that way. I just cannot figure out how to pop, switch, and go that way. It's super frustrating. Okay, what was that? That was my leg saying, Garrett, you're done. Be done now. Oh, switchback Smith. Today's the day, baby. Oh, I got into it. Okay, I swear on my life, that was the first ever switchback 50 I've ever gotten into on anything ever. Oh my God, we're learning something. It's been a while since I've learned a new trick. Well, I haven't learned it yet. I haven't done it. Oh, let's go, baby. Yes! I look like a 7-year-old doing his first 50-50, but I did it. Nice. All right, let's try it in a line. First try, baby. Mark my words. Did you mark them? You shouldn't have marked those words. Oh! It still feels uncomfortable, but I'm doing it. All right, third try is the charm. I'm edging myself. No, I'm getting in on the edge. Living on the edge. Let's spice it up a little bit, That felt cool. Garrett's legs are shutting down, shutting down, shutting down. Guys. guys. I'm exhausted. It feels really good though. Like being actually physically exhausted is a refreshing feeling, if that makes any sense. I'm used to just kind of potatoing out. It's nice up here. That kind of brings us to the talking point of this video. I figured we'd use the iPhone for this talking point so I can show off my lighting, because the GoPro sucks in low light. Looks pretty good. Obviously it's not super dark yet, so it's hard to, you know, fully gauge how it'll look, but I mean, they're doing their job of lighting everything up. The one thing I found out that I'm kind of bummed on, that I gotta find out a fix for, is I plugged the little transformer thing into this outdoor outlet, because that's where the other one used to be plugged into. The other plug here is the motor for the pump, right? Obviously we don't want the fountain running 24/7, mainly for just out here. And this thing has settings on it, so I wanted to set it to auto, because I think that's a light sensor, so like when the light gets dimmed, it'll turn on, and in the morning it'll turn off. But unfortunately, look at this. This is the, hey there buddy, this is the switch for the fountain, right? You turn off the switch and the lights turn off too. You turn on the switch, don't mind me, and they turn back on. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, maybe just unplug the pond motor waterfall thing and add a little switch here so you can just turn it on and off if you want. I do like these being auto. Anyway, that wasn't the talking point. See, I get distracted too easily. Probably titling this video something along the lines of like, this is, you know, this is my new life. And I guess kind of what I mean by that is whether you like it or not to sound selfish, but like I saw some comments, which obviously like, A, they're very valid, and B, it's to be expected. Just some comments are like, dude, like your content in LA was way sicker, this content's boring, like your new life looks boring. Oh, my thoughts are racing through my head right now. The first thought that I'm thinking of is that I didn't move out here for content. Like, it's gonna be a plus, and in my opinion, the content out here has been really great for my mental health and fun to make. But no, like I moved out here for me, and I just so happen to make content, so my content's gonna be wherever I am, you know what I mean? We're all gonna die. Some of us are gonna die sooner than later, but we're all gonna die, right? The purpose of life is to somewhat enjoy it to the best of your ability until you die. Another big thing that changed with my content since moving out here was that I'm documenting everything as opposed to only the fun things. When I was in LA, as you may have noticed, because I didn't upload for 4 months, I only filmed when something cool was happening. If I'm linking up with homies, if I'm going skating, if I'm making something cool, working on a project, otherwise I'm not filming. I wouldn't film me spend 10 hours making a new fence or a couple hours setting up these lights. Like I would be like, oh, that's boring content. I wouldn't do it. So to all the comments saying that the content up here is boring, it is. I mean, I'm posting boring content, but it's because I'm having fun with it. Like, I don't know. Kind of expected to lose subscribers up here, and I really don't care. Like, it's cool that I'm not, and it's cool that my subscribers are going up and views are decent, but I'm not doing it for that anymore. Obviously, I don't owe anyone an explanation, and I'm sure a lot of you watching this, like, bro, just shut up, ignore the hate comments. Like, I love the content, you know, which is awesome. I see those comments as well. I don't want to dismiss the positive comments. They've actually been making my day every day. I think not only is this like a giant life change for me, but I think my content is going to reflect that. Especially with moving into a house that needs work. Like, I'm excited about being here. I want to get the work done. I've loved everything I've been doing, you know? I'm sure that'll slow down, or I'll probably get sick and tired of doing manual labor every day, but right now it's exciting. There's stages in life, and I'll be like a hardcore skate stage where skate 4, 5, 6 hours a day, every day, all day. And then there's stages where I'm like in hyper fixation mode on fixing a light, doing this, like I'm making a fence, you know? Honestly, where I'm going with this is I don't want anyone to be here that doesn't want to be here. I can pretty confidently say that the LA content isn't gonna come back, if that makes sense. That like heavy editing, well-produced videos, like I don't think that's for me. And maybe I'll revert back to it, I don't know. But you know, I think realistic expectations of this channel are just my life. Whether that's boring shit or whether that's really cool shit, which it's gonna be both of that, because that's what life is. That's kind of what you can expect on this channel. And if that's not for you, there's plenty of other channels that have what you're looking for. I don't want to pretend to be someone or some creator I'm not, you know? Yeah, rant over. Productive ass day today. Like, I feel fulfilled, which is a really cool feeling. I do have a headache, which I think was from the heat and running, so I've been drinking a lot of water. I'm gonna go take a shower. There you go. The lights are showing up now. I love how that waterfall looks, man. Yeah, I think that'll look so cool with a bunch of plants there, so the spotlights are actually like spotlighting something. Ugh, love you guys that have stuck here with me through the move. I love this life of mine, and I can like how do I even word this? I loved my life in LA too. It would sound so ungrateful if I didn't, which I do. I mean it, or I did, I should say, because I don't live there now. But like, this is a whole like I've I've unlocked a new love for life, which sounds so corny. But for real, man, it's like, it's freedom. I love it. And I'll keep documenting it. So if that's something you're into, appreciate you. I'm exhausted, been rambling, long video probably, I don't even know. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you rocking with me. Peace out.